Well, all right, here we go. Saturday night's all right for fighting. Watchtower, that is. So let's see, where were we when we left off? We started this new thing because playing the level 51 and finishing the majority of Watchtower was, not the play. And it seemed like it would be a lot more fun to do it on a fresh character. So we did that, and that was cool, but kind of jerked Sarah around a little bit. She wanted to go visit an old flame on Mars, and I told her we would, and one thing led to another, and we ended up fighting a bunch of demons, and she got super, super scared and concerned, and once that was all done, and we finished off meeting up with her old friend, and we got his artifact, which he was using as a hood ornament, we turned around and went back to Constellation. We plugged it in with the rest of them. It did the little fly glowy thing. Noelle was super impressed. Everybody was really impressed, to be honest with you. And at that point, Sarah left it up to me. What did I want to do? She seemed super concerned about Barrett, so I promised her we'd go get Barrett. And on the way to get Barrett, we got waylaid by Watchtower. And if you guys were around the night before last on Thursday, you know that fighting Watchtower and a fresh non-starborn character who isn't on a new game plus, who's only equipped with like the low-level shit that level 7 or 8s get, accidentally stumbling upon Watchtower at that level can be a bit of a grind. But we pulled through, we made it, we're here, and we managed to get the components that were necessary to come back and talk to all of Torin's friends, which is super cool. I think that's what we're going to do now. So let's pick it up where we left off with Mr. R.T. Bowen, man of the immaculate ponytail. And moving on. So Torin has invited us to talk to both of his friends now. We're going to go do that. Before we do that, we're going to make sure we don't have any contraband crap in our inventory, because, man, that can be not the play if you're level 9, I think we are now. Yeah, it's not great. So we're going to drop that stuff off. If we've got any, we may only have it on the ship. Really see how that's possible, because we definitely killed a couple of mechs in the last episode, but hey, we're good. You can see Sarah's in her default outfit. She isn't Vanta Black, so that's a good sign that all the mods are working correctly. We can move forward. I'm Babylonia, and this is Starfield. Yay!
First rule. This is my home, and you're a guest. So behave yourself. But so long as you don't cause trouble, my docking bays are always open. With that out of the way,
so now there's a joke that the Bats Vixen would get right away.
I think that's what we ended up calling this place.
As long as I don't cause trouble, her docking bays are always open. Da-dum-bum. You said something about giving Watchtower a bloody lip.
Sure did. Compared to Torin and Gren, I don't have much of an axe to grind with Watchtower. But from the little I know of them, I don't think I like them very much. They seem like the domineering type, sticking their noses where they're not wanted. So, when Gren tells me he detects some sort of Watchtower listening post in the Altair system, I can't say I'm too happy about that.
The Altair system? That's barely a jump away. No wonder you're agitated.
Well, sounds like something that should be dealt with.
I don't care if it's the Freestar Collective, pirates, or even this Watchtower. I don't want anyone snooping around near my home. This listening post, it's not good for any of us. It's got to go.
Hey, you won't get any argument out of me.
So here's my proposition. I tell you where this listening post is, you download any
You hear
data
that, guys?
it's collected,
Being
then take it
proposition.
offline. I'll pay you for your time. A nice heap of credits. More than enough to make it worth your while.
Yeah, okay, sure. Just tell me where this listening post is already.
We only passed by the system, but as best we could tell, the listening post was somewhere on Altair 3. Couldn't tell you exactly where, though. You'll probably have to investigate the planet to find that out.
We actually already have experience searching for Watchtower facilities. I think we know just what to look for. Before we head out, we should check in with Gren. He can help us put our fleet together.
Sure.
I think Torin and Gren want to talk with you. You should check in with them.
I will. Thank you very little.
Hi, Dan.
Derek. Give me just a second. I'm gonna make sure things up and running, just so. All right, we're off to the races. Let's go talk to Starfield's version, Dave
Still
Bautista.
get a rush visiting new planets.
Because I like him. He's okay. Boing, boing. Ram. What's happening,
I'm sure
buddy?
I spotted someone wearing one of those fancy new McClarence spacesuits the other day. They look good.
Oh, look, a little crossover between both KIngGath mods. Nice. Little McClarence spacesuit action.
So you found him after all. Good. Better with us than in Watchtower's hands.
I was warned you may not be what I expected. Still, I didn't expect that helmet. That's boss.
Your reaction is understandable. Apologies if I caused distress. Maybe I should
I want to take a lipstick and draw where his eyes would be on that
actually,
helmet.
that might...
Because I suspect that would be a really funny
There.
story.
Much better.
Okay. Someone needs to offer me an explanation. I ordered Dave Bautista off of Wish.com, and this is what I get.
Torin really should have prepared you better for this.
I mean,
Gren is ex-Watchtower.
Torin's
He's
not really
defected.
about
No longer with
preparedness.
them. Now he's as much their enemy as you or me. And as for his colorful appearance...
There's no need to be delicate, Torin. I won't be offended. We can speak plainly.
thank
If
God.
you're curious, please, feel free to ask any questions you might have. I'll answer what I can.
Did you get your eyes shined on a prison planet? Asking for a friend. You know what? Not to be rude and stuff, but your face, man. Are you okay?
Unwell? No. In fact, right now I'm likely in better health than anyone on this station. My appearance is a result of genetic manipulation, something that most members of Watchtower are subjected to. It's a voluntary procedure, but one that's required to move up the ranks.
Hey, Grin, are you OBKB? You bet he paid 20 menthol cools? Exactly. You gotta get your eyes shined when you're in the hole. That's just like a space rule. So what can you tell me about Watchtower?
Probably not as much as you'd prefer. Watchtower is a highly secretive organization, even to those within it. All information is on a need-to-know basis. And since all I needed to know was engineering, what information I can share is limited. We can talk more on the subject later if you'd like.
Okay, I just have one more question. Do you have a friend that's a squirrel? Or another friend that's a tree?
I take it that means you recovered the control node.
Got it right here. Was exactly where you said we'd find it. Although a heads up about the mechs would have been nice.
Max,
He does kind of have Cenobite
shocked
vibes.
there were any remaining.
I mean, his personality's a
They're all
lot
flagged
better
for
than most
transfer.
Cenobites, but... Look,
I hope
don't
they
wanna
didn't cause
judge.
too much trouble.
You play with
We're
puzzle
alive, aren't we?
boxes.
Don't worry about it. Still,
You get
should
cubed.
probably work on your intel.
Part of the deal, I guess.
Intel is Harper's specialty, not mine. If you hand me the control node, we can begin building your fleet.
Fair enough. Here it is. Take it.
Acceptable condition. Should suffice. I've already done most of the prep work. Installing this to the
Pried
main
it out of
board
the-
shouldn't be difficult.
Wreckage of
Please,
a
have a
Watchtower
seat.
Corvette,
Help yourself
bro.
to a snack or drink. This won't take long.
Also the 8-track player. That's the kind of fool I am. I'm not giving you that. So, take the control node.
There.
Call it good.
I think we're done here. The control node integrated without issue. You now have a mainframe fully capable of fleet management and coordination.
Oh, thank God. How does it work?
Efficiently. This fleet command system.
Man, there's that word.
You should find it fairly intuitive.
There's that word,
Go
Ronaldo
ahead.
Moon.
Try it for yourself.
Efficiently.
Use the terminal and commission one of your other
Is
ships.
efficiently why
Small
people will just
problem
play the
there.
same level over and over and
I think he
over
only has
again?
one ship.
Is that efficient?
That is a problem.
Because I'm
Tell you
feeling
what,
a little frisky.
You can loan my
I don't know
own
if I
vessel.
want to be efficient.
It's not much to look at, but it'll do the job.
Well, thanks for the ship. It's very generous of you, and it's a good thing, too, because I forgot to pick up another ship before he came back to talk to you. And that would have been BAD.
Ship's yours. Its name's Sledgeback. Keep it until you no longer need it. Now, use the terminal here and commission Sledgeback to your fleet.
Sledgeback!
Price I ever got.
I love
Duck
it.
first, hurl insults later.
Okay. All right. Sarah's just over there in the doorway, kind of like, I don't know if I'm getting close to the Cenobite or not. She had enough demon shit the other night. The Sledgeback! Let's assign some crew. You know what? Let's give Torin the ship.
And that's all you have to do. That
Is
vessel's
it?
now
Is
part
that the
of your
name of a
fleet.
punk band?
Newly commissioned vessels will
Pretty good name for a
automatically
punk
follow
band.
your lead ship.
I could
But if
picture
you
that.
prefer different tactics, you can always change their orders. Keep in mind, at the moment, the command system can only handle one additional ship. If you want, you
Sledgeback.
can always switch a
Special
vessel out for
guest,
another.
Teenage
I
Jesus
was
and
about
the
to
Jerks.
suggest you assign a pilot, but I see you've already figured out how to do that yourself. Congratulations. You now have an active fleet. Of course, it's only 2 ships, but in time, and with additional resources, we can grow that number.
Vision is using kill all hostiles in Corvega. Man, see, here's the thing. Like, you guys are never gonna understand the joy that I get testing new builds in Corvega. You know, I mean, I could get in there and in 7 minutes put a bullet between the eyes of the leader in there and finish up that mission, sneak right back out. That's efficient. You're just cheating, man. Thanks a lot for your help, Grin. Stay looking like a badass Cenobite.
Yeah, we owe you one, Gren. This should at least be enough to even the odds against any Watchtower patrols that come our way.
Torin, I noticed that your ship and the skydrop system I spent several weeks retrofitting into it are suspiciously absent.
Funny story.
About that. You see, there was a situation, unavoidable, really. One thing led to another, and I ended up destroying my ship.
Oh,
That does not surprise me.
good thing you
And
gave
now,
us the sledge
I am
back.
doubly glad that I began work on building a second skydrop deployment system. We can integrate it into your fleet's new ship.
Bet you
immediately.
$10 it's easy to
I
attach
have
the
a feeling
skydrop
you
deployment
will make
system
for
to
a
the
better
sludge back.
custodian for it.
Because it sure
than
the hell
Torin.
ain't easy to attach it to my ship. Alright, let's do it.
Be advised, skydrops are used
As
by
a
fleet
level
ships
9,
that
I'm
remain
just
in
flying
orbit.
the
If you install a
Discovery
skydrop
class
to your
that
home
Barrett
ship,
gave me,
it'll
so
be useless.
no real
Where
attachment
did I
points
put
there.
that vacuum tape?
You're motivationally challenged? Nice. Nice. No, we're definitely not attaching it to that one. That would be bad. Wow, look at the sludge bag. That's way fancier than my ship. I almost want to take that ship for my ship and give Torin the other ship, but then I'd have to figure out a way to attach the... Yeah, fuck it. We're not going to do that. Torin, you lucked out today, buddy. You're driving the orange and black. Alright. So, we're going into the shipbuilder. So you know we are. We're going to add, because you know we should. Then we're going to look. Skydrop, surface missile, bottom mount. Let's look for a different variation of that. It's a top mount. It's a flat mount. Probably going to be the best way to go, I think. You know what? It's that attaches so perfectly there, and in theory we could even attach one on the other side. Why would we use the flat mount? Crazy, right? There's that. Give ourselves kind of an asymmetrical look. Be like the Millennium Falcon, but on stilts. You may need money. Son of a... How do I not have 1,500 credits? All systems nominal. No, it let me do it. Oh yeah, okay. Why was the number was in red? It threw me off, man. Okay, so we've got the Skydrop.
The Skydrop system has been successfully
Dave
integrated.
Bautista approved.
I trust Torin has explained how it all operates. Naturally,
I'm sorry,
you'll need
KIngGath. If
flares
you ever
to
see
call
this,
them
I'm not making fun of your guys'
So,
characters. I
take
think
these.
Grin is awesome.
That's all I have to hand right now.
I just
However,
wish he had a
you
pet
can
squirrel.
always craft additional flares,
Not gonna
assuming
lie.
you have the necessary materials. I may also be able to fabricate more for you. Be sure you check my personal stockpile from time to time.
I will, buddy.
For now, that's all I can do for you. I hope it's enough.
Thanks. You've been super helpful
We appreciate it, Gren.
for a
Really.
Cenobite.
But are you sure there's nothing else? Not to sound ungrateful, it's just...
Jesus, Torin? It's like,
So far,
Acting like a
everything
dick
I've
right
made
now.
has been reverse engineered from Watchtower hardware. The fleet command system, the Skydrops. In theory, I could upgrade
Torin
these
over here like,
things,
me first and the gimme
but I need
gimmies.
specialized components. Watchtower components.
Well, in that case, if we come across any Watchtower materials, we'll be sure to let you know.
Bruh. You got a whole bucket full of them downstairs.
Have a fleet. Yes, right now it's only 2 ships, but it's still early days. I'm sure we'll figure out a way to expand. Well, that's
Do you
everything we
really
needed to do
think
here.
so?
Come on, we should investigate that Watchtower listening post.
Should we?
Before we leave, I guess I should go familiarize myself with my
Sounds
new
like
ship.
it's going to be super hard.
See you in space.
Yeah, go familiarize yourself with the fancy spaceship while
You have my attention.
I go back to the other spaceship, Sarah. Derek. Everyone's laughing at me.
Hi, Dan.
I'm not Dan! Sorry. That was uncalled for. Wow. I really don't have any Watchtower components on the Frontier either? What the hell happened on Thursday, you guys? It's all a blur. Ah, there's my Watchtower component. For some reason they didn't show up all that well.
Your arrival has been logged.
Putting all that shit there. You got.
Greetings. Babs at your service.
Hi, Babs. Can I ask you some questions?
I will do my best to provide accurate responses.
Fantastic. Can you tell me what Babs stands for?
Berthing and boarding supervisor. Babs.
Nice. You know what? No more
I will
questions.
resume standard operations. You are cleared for departure.
So I guess I'm gonna have to finish the next mission before anybody on this station becomes a vendor for me. Need a place
Hi
to
there.
sell
What
stuff,
do you
guys. I need a place to sell stuff, Derek. I think I just said it. Lost! What's happening, buddy? See ya. We're about to take off and go get ourselves in a little bit more trouble with Watchtower because it worked out so well on Thursday. I figured, why not? And then when we're done with that, I think we'll go rescue Barrett. Because sooner or later, I got to give him the Frontier back so I have a third ship in my fleet. I'd let Sarah drive, but the last time Sarah drove, she lost that spaceship and all souls aboard. Miles to the pits of Cincinnati, Ohio. Something like that? Something like that, Ron?
Here we are. We should hunt down that listening post.
Hell yeah, we should, before we get jumped by like a bunch of other Watchtower guys. Would you look at that? Didn't even have to do a scan. It's just right there. I like it. I like it. Jeremy! What's happening, buddy? Good to see ya. Thanks for stopping by. You and Lost Boy. Of course, Ron and Ram. They've been here for a few minutes. We're just getting started, Jeremy. So far, we've talked to Timu de Batista. We got a new ship, which Torin's flying, and son of a bitch if it isn't way better than the ship that I have to fly. But you know what? I mean, that's okay. I got Sarah and I got Derek. They were pretty useless in the last episode, but, you know, maybe this time, you never know.
Detecting.
Gotta give people a chance, right?
Hey,
Watchtower troops
I'm
there?
picking up life signs here.
Are you?
Want access to that
Are
listening
you gonna
post?
actually shoot at the life signs this time, or are you gonna stand in front of a mirror and do your hair? Damn you, Derek. Damn you, Derek! Wait, it's not an 8 item. It's a throwable item. I dropped where? About to witness the technology of the Skydrop player. Yeah, that's what you said last time, dude. Came back all strung out, hitting the American spirit like some kind of fiend. Punk rock shows with you ain't nothing nice. Fun, but nothing nice. Alright, so here's a hot tip. See that green leafy shit over there? Probably don't want to step in that, I'm just saying. It's corrosive, it smells, it gets in the treads of your space boots. It's nasty. Go up here. Why not up here? And then while we're up here, we'll look over here, and there he is. Alright, I'm level 9. I'm still gonna run straight at him, because I don't trust myself to throw the grenade right at his feet unless I'm running straight at him.
Copy that. 1 second. Unleashing hell in 3, 2...
Unleash hell! Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Technically, he's hurtable, but with a shitty little 22 pistol. Oh, he's fighting a Terramore. I had nothing to do with that, but I approve. Totally approve of that. Come here, Mr. Terramore. You my buddy. You my buddy. You my buddy. Oh, you can't capture that creature. I'm in big trouble, guys. I'm in big trouble. Especially since I don't have any bullets for that gun. You know what I better pull out? Super shotgun. Did I really have the misfortune to attack the first Watchtower base I got a quest for, and it's already being attacked by Terramorphs at level 9? Get the shit out of here.
It's not working.
A Luana raid? Oh no, you guys were out of control. That's gonna be devastating. Welcome to Skyrim. It's some kind of sky. There's a rim over there somewhere, I think, but we'll find out. Alright. Fighting Terramorphs at level 9, don't bother, don't mind me. Open fire on my beating heart. My god, why am I stuck in a corner? That's the worst place to be when you're fighting a Terramorph. So guys, thanks Bats, thanks Ember for the raid. That is totally awesome. I appreciate that. This is the Starfield version of a Deathclaw. And as you can see, they're a little tough. They're a little bit tough. Not really that bad once you level up a little bit, but I'm not smart enough to level up before I come and do this stuff.
I'm picking up life signs here.
This is a fresh playthrough with no magic powers, and I think I'm level 9. My friends are completely useless. I love them. Hi, Derek. I'm not talking about you, buddy, I promise. There's Sarah. She's a little useless. She's alright. She's just a little PTSD right now because I promised her I was going to take her to visit her old boyfriend a couple episodes ago. And then I did this whole runaround thing where first we went into this plasma research facility and we had to fight demons. She got a cool outfit out of it, but what does a girl want? Save? That's probably a good idea, but apparently I have a save point right there. You know what would happen though if I didn't save again and I died? I guarantee what would happen. What would happen would be my save point would actually be at the beginning of the game all over again. So that would be terrible. Well, I'm just thrilled to have you here, Ember. You guys were funny tonight. You were coming at us live. Throwables. We need a skydrop flare. Surface missile, because my little level 9 ass had best not be trying to take on a mech. It's a bad way to go. Hey, while you're standing over there in the AstroTurf,
Guys under flare.
don't move, don't move. Stay right there.
Unleashing hell in 3, 2.
No way! I guess the skydrop was just a little aggressive. I don't know. Wow. All right. It's not a Bubbleonia stream, though, if there's not just a lot of crazy death and destruction. That's all I'm saying. So, better make that happen. Better this time, run after we throw the skydrop flare? I don't know. I think I'm just much too low level for KIngGath's mod. But it's not my fault because KIngGath made the mod to trigger the first time you fly to a level 15 system. And, of course, the main quest of the game can take you to a level 15 system, right away. So, that's a KIngGath thing. No. You're gonna shoot me with that shit. I'm gonna go hide behind this. There we go. Much better. God. You guys stop fighting the Terramorph and come over here and fight the mech? Oh, and he's out of healing. It gets better and better, doesn't it? And see, I thought after the other night the worst was over, but no! No, the worst is definitely not over. Hey, Ron, you know how I know this isn't Skyrim? Because eating cheese wheels won't bring my health back. Yeah. I don't have anything. I'm in big trouble. You know what I should have done? I should have bought some health kits before we came on this mission. Well, we're gonna have to fake it till we make it. How come I did so much better on the first try? No, I'm gonna hide up here. You guys are on your own. I'm hoping that there's some healing kits in here. No, just ammo.
All around.
Ammo.
Nowhere is safe.
Pretty dramatic. Look, Sarah's a big girl. She can handle herself. Trust me.
Evaluating threat level.
But what do we got here? An asshole and his beard. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it, Sarah. I blame Sarah, Ewok. Pew, pew. Okay. Let's get something straight. The game says that I'm reloading from a save point, but every time I reload, I have less gear. Does that seem fair to you? I guess that's my fault for expecting fairness in a video game, but still. All right, let's concentrate. We gotta concentrate. Concentration's for the weak, right? Rip Bubble. Yeah, Bubble's in big trouble. It's Bubble trouble. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? Is that new for you, or are those your normal days? No. Hey, easy. Easy. I only have so much health, dude. Come on, man.
Rating your flare. Unleashing hell in 3, 2, run.
Well, why are the Terramorphs not attacking the mech? The first time they attacked the mech. Whang. Oh, there's a dead Terramorph. Are all my friends already dead? No, that's not my friend.
Down your weapon.
Oh god, it's the Deathclaw with the ASMR sexy woman voice saying, "Put down your weapon. Put down your weapon."
There it is.
Nah, baby. I might need that later. Oh, no. Ooh, ah! Wow. Did you steal my gear, Ember? Damn it, I needed that gear. It's hard enough already with the gear. I wonder if Torm would get mad if I just left and, like, I don't know, went clubbing in Cydonia with Sarah for a few hours. Came back later. Is that Derek climbing up to the top of the... It is. Derek, what are you doing? You have an idea that I didn't have? I gotta do the deep bubble voice. Oh, Ewok chicken. Down the road I look and there runs Ewok. There better be some stim packs in here. I'm gonna revolt. I'm shooting at this guy. Seems extra rude. I was just coming in to steal your stuff. Man. These Watchtower guys ain't nothing nice. Hi, Sarah. Did you guys like the little artwork I made for you? Using only your words from your streams as prompts? With the kitties and the little house and the margaritas and the waffles? I think that's a fun game we can play. We can just use prompts from the streamer's words and have them generate art. Especially if the streamer leaves their Discord notifications on, because that's what makes it funny. Don't come walking over here, looking at me and shit. I'm just a guy, dressed like a guy, pretending to be another guy. Who doesn't die in like 20 seconds every time we do this level. I think I overshot the target there.
Rating your flare.
Nice.
Firing now. Race
Look at that. Derek's a one-hit wonder. Glass jaw. Have you ever seen a robot with a glass jaw? There he is. One hit. Down. I mean, he gets right back up again like that Tumbawamba song, but he's still down. He hurt? No, he's not hurt. Missed his ass good. So let me put it this way. When I first played Watchtower on stream a couple weeks ago, I was playing on my, like, medium level character. And it was no great shakes to just run up and face tank this thing with a shotgun. Throw flares right at its feet. And everything was easy. I felt like, oh, you know what would be fun? I'm going to do this like on a brand new character and just play the game until it triggers at like level 25. No! KIngGath, as always, gets the last laugh. Because I am woefully unprepared for this mission. Let me look at my companion. He's, like, down on the ground, practically dead.
Got eyes on her. Unleashing hell in 3, 2, run.
Alright, well, that helps. Hopefully the Terramorphs will take him out.
This unit was not designed for negotiation.
There's 4 Terramorphs, you guys. Ugh. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Somewhere in, like, Canada, KIngGath is laughing his ass off at me right now. My new strategy, Jeremy, is just to hide.
Damage detected.
We are the Pions, for sure. I don't know. I think Ronaldo Moon cooked up a plan for Todd this afternoon, so I'll tie him down and make him listen to punk rock until he relents and gives us what we want. No, don't jump over here. Don't you jump over. Don't you jump. No. Oh, no. Run.
Neutralization.
I'm so dead.
One. Which one is going to kill you?
Oh, good, they're fighting over which one gets to kill me. That's terrific. I love it. Wonderful. How lovely. Yeah. Probably coming a little handy compared to nothing.
Oh god. It's everywhere.
Listen, you're supposed to fight the giant robot of death. This is some Bethesda jank that you just don't see in any other kind of game but Bethesda. Right in the middle of doing a mission that I'm technically way too low level for, but I'm a sucker.
Please don't let me die.
The place that I'm attacking gets attacked itself by 4 death claws. I mean, just no.
Watch out!
Some sick people working in Rockdale, that's all I gotta say. Sick. Maybe I can run up here and hide inside this box.
Lost. You're never gonna win. They always win.
It's probably true, but you don't have to rub it in. Wait a minute. God. They make you hallucinate. It's terrible. Get away, man! Get away!
Defiance will not be tolerated.
Help! They're gonna kill us. Please.
Where's the suckers that keep coming back? Because where else can you get this kind of anarchy in your video game? Like, you go to do a mission, and in the middle of that, something else is attacking the mission as well, and it's even more hostile and mad at you.
Down! Get down!
That's like trying to run over to Red Rocket to get the dog, and halfway there, there's 6 Death Claws fighting the Enclave. You know, it's...
You
Whoops.
left us.
Stepped in it now.
Why did you leave us?
Okay, if I die again this time, we're going to get right back on that spaceship, and we're going to fly somewhere to buy more help stuff before we come back here at the very least.
They're everywhere.
Oh my god.
All around. Nowhere is safe.
Still up? It's not being attacked by the Terramorphs.
Stand still.
So
I'm
wrong.
going to wear your skin.
Jeez. Stand still. I'm going to wear your skin.
Sadly for you.
Yep. There's a sucker born every day. Okay. Yeah, no. Fuck you, Torin. Your suicide missions. While you get the better spaceship, and I gotta come down here and fight Terramorphs and giant robots. And all I have is like sky drops. Which totally suck unless they hit me and then they kill me. Screw you, man. Oh, Ewok. Fair enough. Do me a favor and kill those things for me, would you? Spin! You don't think my skin will fit? Yeah, I'm a pretty big guy, like 6'2". Might require 3 or 4 of you.
Time to die.
Wait a minute, that's what? Time to die? I'm trying to get the hell out of here so I can go buy stim packs. You guys, you maniacs? What is wrong with you fucking people? Todd is seriously laughing at me. At the Bethesda event in a couple of weeks, Jeremy, I mean, from your lips to God's ears. I hope we do, but I'm not counting on it. They seem to be edging us harder than like Blink 182 at an arena show. Right on, right on, right on. Ewok to the rescue. Yeah, I mean, I have played this with my higher level character. And you want to know what's funny? My like New Game Plus 17 character didn't run into anything like this. I never ran into like Terramorphs attacking the Watchtower at the same time I was supposed to be. Not at least not at the first mission of the game once you get your fleet going. Damn it. Where can I buy? I could go there, but that would be boring. I could go there, but they might not have. I could go. I don't really want to, but yeah, that's where we'll go. We're jumping the hell out of here. We're not fighting you spacer bucks. Bold space! Bold space! Wait. To infinity and beyond! I thought I went to Alpha Centauri. Oh. Oh. I hope they stock medical supplies. Yeah, I think they do regret it, because that was, what, like 7 or 8 years ago at this point? And it was basically one photo being slowly panned with a little bit of music. And, like, why? Why would you do that? Did you, Jeremy, did you run into Terramorphs attacking the Watchtower on your first real Watchtower mission? At level 18? I mean, I don't want to take anything away from you, buddy, but I would gladly be level 18 right now. I think that might give me a little bit of an edge. But yeah, that would still be rough. I don't know. I think it's coming. And I think that because the big feature of this game that everybody kind of glommed onto and really, really enjoyed, and even the people that didn't really care for the gameplay itself, was the build your own spaceship thing. I love the rumor, it's just a rumor, but I love the rumor that in the new Elder Scrolls, we're going to have like our own ship. We're going to sail around, as we explore and that type of thing. That would be cool. But we'll see.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Do you have stim packs? Then the answer is no.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome. Welcome to the Trade Authority. I'm Marcel, and if there's anything I can do for you, please, do let me know. Our stock may not be as vast as New Atlantis or Sidonia, but I will do my best to see that you leave here satisfied. And seeing as the Trade
Am I in a Vats Vixen stream?
I'm afraid your alternative.
There's all this satisfaction talk still. It's like rubbed over from the other side.
And I hope this and all future
I mean, I'm not
interactions
complaining.
are profitable for both of us.
Does have glorious hair. I'd like to see what you have for sale, Marcel. My good man, show me what you've got.
I hope we have what you need.
And, we want to buy, definitely. We want to buy. We want aid. Yes, we definitely want aid. Do you have any aid worth buying? There's one med pack. Not great. It's not great. You want settlements in the new Elder Scrolls, Ron? Like Fallout 4 style settlements, or expanded on the Skyrim version? 'Cause I don't know, man. Seems a big ask. Anti-personnel tombstone, you can have it. Assassin's calibrated Eon, ain't done shit for me. Have that. You can have that. Ammunition's too expensive. I like this gun. It's a mighty gun. I think it's probably one of the best ones that I have, but it just looks stupid. So you can have it. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. It looks like an antique. Man, I really need to stash that thing. Carrying it around is just extra weight. You can have the mines. I hate the mines. Mines suck. Yeah. And, I'm keeping those. I need those for my missions, man. Yeah, you laugh, you joke, Ron, but I think that's one of the biggest problems with games right now is people are like, I want that chocolate in my peanut butter. I want the gameplay of The Division in a world like Skyrim with all of the features of Baldur's Gate 3. And it's one of those kind of like time money deals where you can really only have, like, you have to pick and choose, right? Like, no game can contain all of the magical things we want. And let's imagine for a second, by the way, guys, that we got that, right? That we got a game that had, like, the features from the best 3 games that we loved the most. And if our opinion was anything like the majority opinion, then a lot of games would come out like that. And pretty soon all you'd have were games were pretty much the same goddamn game. Who wants that? Nobody. You don't want the stuff you don't like. And you're going to make them guess, too, right? Another settlement needs your help. Go get the golden claw from the king and bring it to the Bega. And then throw him in the sarcophagi. Yeah, I don't know. I think we ought to let Bethesda make the game they're going to make. People get pissed off about Bethesda games, and I know I sometimes do too. The companions are a little thin on the ground sometimes, personality-wise. And some of the quests are kind of PG-13 on the lower end of, like, the Moana version of PG-13, which can be kind of annoying because I am a grown-ass man. But on the other hand, there's the whole physics system, and, like, if you knock a bunch of shit over in your house, log out, 6 months later, come back, load that, save up, all that shit is all over the floor still. You could kick it and bounce a cheese wheel under the bed. You can't really get that in other games. So, I don't know. You know, and then the plug-and-play functionality of mods like this one, for example, which is awesome. So,
Lieutenant Commander Marquez, I appreciate your concern.
Hi, Dad.
But I have an obligation to SSNN to report on what I see.
calling me Dan.
I'm just saying, maybe you...
Sarah, are you pissed off again? You're walking like you're pissed off. I can tell you're pissed off because you're walking like you're pissed off. Hey, Vasco. Well, I mean, that's doable. It's within the same kind of ballpark, Ron. You know, as far as, like, those are both other Bethesda franchises, and especially since presumably Elder Scrolls 6 will be built on the Creation Engine 2 or higher. You know, it's possible we'll get the kind of movement the, you know, stuff that we're liking in Starfield as far as that kind of traversal and stuff goes. Who knows? I think they're going to be very conscious to try to avoid loading screens except for going in and out of dungeons. I can picture reworking most, at least the smaller towns, to have no loading, going through doors and stuff, just to avoid the bitching and complaining about the loading screens. Who knows? Yeah, that's what the creation engine does best. And then the modularity of being able to mod it is so easy. Technically, you can mod anything. But there's an entire built-in fan group of people that love to mod Bethesda games who already know the creation engine. So it's a calculated risk, you know, as far as are you gonna give that up, potentially give that up, and lose some people along the way. I don't envy them in their position, to be honest with you. I mean, I kind of do, because making a game like Elder Scrolls 6 would be super exciting. But at the same time, the weight of a, you know, 25 million expectations, all slightly different, would be... It's a good thing I'm already bald. There's contraband on my ship. Perfect. Perfect. Completely forgot about that. Well, Sarah, we were going to rescue Barrett. Then we got sidetracked by Watchtower. And then Watchtower was kicking our asses, so we came to buy some medicine. But we forgot that we had... Are you serious? My God. My God. My God. Wow, so now I've been marked for death by the United Colonies. This is just perfect. This just gets better and better. What do you guys think? You think the Terramorphs have finished off the robots yet? Or vice versa, for that matter? Let's head back. Let's head back and... Oh, now I'm in combat! Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Having a fleet didn't do shit for that, did it?
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I wouldn't be excited at all if they said they were moving to Unreal. I mean, number one, every single Unreal game I've ever played has that hitching stitch chick problem. Granted, this one does right now too, and so does Fallout 4. But it's a feature of Unreal 4 and Unreal 5, and nobody's been able to fix it, as far as I can tell. And it drives me freaking crazy. People singing the praises of this thing, and like its most essential feature, its smoothness, is broke half the time. So, as somebody who spent the last 10 years modding Bethesda games, yeah, I don't think that I would play Elder Scrolls 6 if it was strictly an Unreal game and didn't come with mod tools, to be honest with you. But that's just me. Like, maybe it would double its audience and it would sell 50 million copies, and there would be, like, you know, versions of Elder Scrolls 6 that you could play in your car or whatever. So, you know, power to the people, that's what I say. Do what you gotta do, Todd. Don't let me hold you back. Personally, wouldn't be the way that I would do it. Yeah, it's worse in some games than others. And it's extremely noticeable in some and not so much in others. Nice knowing you, Derek. Sarah, your turn. Yeah, it was either get killed by these guys again or get arrested by the UC, and frankly, I didn't feel like starting the whole pirate thing, so here we are. Can you get Skyrim in the Tesla car now? Yeah. I don't know, man. Then I'd have to buy a Tesla. They're nice cars, but that guy's got an ego on him. already without me contributing to it. So.
Compromised.
I love the creation engine. It's my favorite thing about their games. I always play their games naked, virginal, no mods the first time through, and then I just go crazy, and I don't care if I get achievements or any of that stuff. It doesn't mean anything to me because the fun of Bethesda games is putting a Babylonia t-shirt on Sarah, not you know, showing off my achievements to my Steam friends or whatever.
Re-evaluating threat scanning. System damage identified.
This is me.
Threat level. Re-evaluate threat level. Damage detected.
What is this, a new surprise? Let's see.
Damage detected.
So, little known fact, guys. Watchtower mechs are insane enemies. Once you pop their shields, you can almost base tank them because they don't have a melee attack. True facts.
Evaluating threat level.
Even at level 9.
Damage.
Although I think I'm out of stim packs, so that strategy may go by the wayside. But it was fun once.
System identified.
Derek, get up, man! Get up, Derek! Get up! Dude! Is there a way that I can get in here without having to take out the map? Maybe that's my problem. That strategy just does not appear to be working at all.
Designed for negotiation.
I know, it wasn't. My fault for trying to negotiate. My bad.
It's got me! It's got me! Where are you?
Well, Torin is still in the spaceship, so you guys are doing a terrible job of faking my friend being in danger from terraforms. Now they throw Sarah at me, plucking my heartstrings. So this is a stream where Bubbles just dies over and over and over again like a fool. Because there's no way in hell Bubbles is turning the difficulty down in front of his friends while he's live streaming. That would be too crazy. Oh, God, I'm gonna get arrested by these jackasses. Where else can I go? I guess I have no choice. I should have just stayed there in the first place. What the hell was I thinking? I guess I have no choice but to go to Whoop and sell my contraband there. While I can still jump. Well, I tried, but I missed it this time, Ewok, so I'm gonna know about it.
You have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately. All ships, we have a hostile in orbit. Deadly force is authorized.
Hilariously, speed of communications out by Wolf slow down to effectively 0. So it's going to be a while before they hear about what a criminal I am. Not that they care at the din anyway. And you know what's funny? I was here. I was talking to Marcel. I saw those items and I said to myself, Self, you're going to need those for Watchtower missions. And I didn't do it. It would have saved me all of this bullshit. Then I wouldn't have had so much fun, you know, role-playing my, oh no, they know. Yeah, great. Okay, how do they know? Todd? How do you know? Okay, we're gonna have to do a little save scumming, I think, here, because this is starting to get a little crazy. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Your arrival has been logged.
what?
Hi,
On Bethesda's logic, if I have to talk to Grin in order to get
What
the
do you
next
need?
mission and get the rest of my fleet thing going, then if I never talk to Grin until I'm a little higher level...
You got somewhere to be? All right, I'll wait here.
You think that'll work? That might be a loophole. Yeah, apparently communication is now faster than the speed of light, which is actually it's technically a violation of the laws of physics. As Barrett even points out in the mission that I'm on, trying to save his ass right now. Oh my guard. Back to Vectera. Find Heller. Yeah. See, now we can fold space using a gravity jump. But that's why there's mailmen and couriers in this game, because you gotta carry news from the other systems with you on spaceships that can fold space in order for them to find out what's going on in the neighboring systems, because light lag and the laws of physics. Yet somehow when I have a bounty with the UC, they know all about it in the Wolf system before I even get there. Todd. Don't you lend me, Ewok chicken. Alright guys, I apologize. I know this is kind of a cop-out, but I need to be a little stronger. There's no way I can win, man.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Shut up, you're useless. Fucking robot. I haven't even got enough money to buy a car yet. I'm getting attacked by 4 Terramorphs and a mech. Which is a war crime, by the way, KIngGath. Maybe that's the point of that encounter. It's almost like a reenactment of the Colony War. You got Terramorphs versus mechs versus you. Damn, hadn't thought of it that way. Definitely not going to do it at level 9 now. Bouncy laser pointer, go away. Hello?
Oh, hey, it's you. And here I thought you was
the robots or the mechs and the Terramorphs?
Lucky me, right?
Hold still. Let me patch you up. No. Better. I'm a hallucination. Woo! Your last thoughts were of me.
You see, I laugh, but I'm on a lot of meds. Kinda just...
Hey, Gearsmith, what's happening? We've been running into a comedy of errors before you arrived.
Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate ship. There it was all. Sorry, brother. I'll get us out of this. Trust me.
Yeah, trust me is my go-to line I use when someone shouldn't trust me.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that. He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. I just remember him shouting,
See, now that's a Scooby-Doo plan. That's a Brady Bunch plan.
How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna bite my face off. I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came
He's
in.
a cananamable.
All of a sudden, we were wrestling with 2 of them. Barrett reached for one of their guns.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love about the game, although I'm playing Watchtower right now on a fresh character. So at level 9, like the last 3 streams have been Bubbles getting his ass kicked. And it has been funny. But today it was just over the top. I mean, the very first Watchtower mission. And it throws me onto a planet. Granted, I haven't even completed enough Watchtower missions to use Babs as a merchant yet, as a vendor. So it's the very first one after you get your fleet set up. And I land, and there's a mech. I'm going to use the, sky drop, knock its shield off, hope for the best, the whole usual shit.
Did you say something?
No, I was talking to my stream. Sorry about that, Heller.
Bingo.
Anyway, no, it was a mech and a bunch of Watchtower guys and a bunch of Watchtower guys robots and 4 Terramorphs.
Dropped orbit like a rock off a high rise. I blacked out.
Like a reenactment of the Colony War.
There he was, smiling like it was just another day on the job. You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice. Then he did the little finger gun thing.
Yeah. And he really survived the crash without a scratch?
Well, no, I don't think so. I caught him holding his ribs a few times. Favored his left leg a bit,
Well, I mean, it was built on Bethesda bones, but yeah, no. New Vegas had a killer start because of the way it was. I mean, you could have been anybody who just happened to... Your last gig working job was mailman. I mean, that's an intro. I'm not going to lie. Okay, Barrett isn't here, though, and I need to find him.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a lot of painkillers?
You did, and you didn't even offer to share.
I was real excited when a
Bruh.
ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet.
Nice!
ship.
You have a good time in Lake Tahoe?
Really less excited.
I used to love that area of the country. I haven't been back there in about 18 years, though.
I got this. He mumbled something to him, and then they were all gone.
Used to have family thereabouts. So, let me get this straight. Crimson Fleet has him again.
I was drifting in and out, but yeah, I think so. Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good space to have a listen. Here you go. Hey, I should come with you, right? I don't think anyone else is coming.
Yeah, dude, I wasn't gonna leave you here. Get you on your feet.
Just, don't ask me to operate any heavy machinery for a while. Give me a minute. I think the worst of it is... Yeah, I'll be alright. Ready to wisecrack with the best of them. Let me know when you want to head out.
Very nice, man. Very nice. Glad to hear it. Cabin on the lake sounds delicious right now. You gonna sit down again already? It's a little lazy, Heller.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to hook it with me back to the ship because I don't have a ground vehicle.
Whew. Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that. For a second there, I thought you were gonna leave me behind. What's on the agenda today?
You're going to the frontier for now.
You got it. Catch you on the flip side, boss.
Not sure how you're all
Let
fitting
me
in the
tag
frontier
along.
at this point, but hey. Sarah's gonna be like, I'm gonna talk to you about teasing him that he was hallucinating you. No, she will too. How is that a useful... I'm on foot, man.
Wow, this place seems to go.
Where's my shit? Okay, good. Whee! Look, Ma, I'm a Jedi. Yeah, my night's going Real good. It's awesome. I poke fun at the awful situations the game puts me in, but in truth, I do that on purpose. I mean, that's exactly the fun of it for me. So tonight, I had to take the extraordinary step of completely going, oh, fuck that, I'm going back and I'm not doing that mission yet. Because I wasn't really prepared for it. I only had 3 med kits. And I was getting, well, level 9 whomped by 4 Terramorphs and all of Watchtower at the same time. And after about the 5th or 6th death, it kind of lost its charm, so felt like we'd come back and knock out a couple levels, you know, that kind of thing. What kind of 3D models do you do? Like for games or movies or some other application? Nice. Well, I appreciate you coming back, man. You have a killer name too. That makes me want to have like a D&D class that can do that. Arcane Gearsmith. Like a mad wizard watchmaker.
Do you have a minute? I'm a scientist. I could use some help with my research.
Okay, you're not trying to sell me an extended warranty on my spaceship, are you?
Hello there. Thank you for responding to my hail. It's been a long time since I had company. I'm Dr. Sola Banglawala from MAST in New Atlantis. I'm performing a geological survey of the settled systems as part of a field research initiative. I flagged you down to see if you might have any rare
I do have it.
samples to
I don't have any dynamic boost pack currently. You know, I have to go back to... Actually, I think if I'm remembering right, I have to install that. It was on my high-level character. I have more than enough rocks to offload. I'll help if I can.
I can't thank you enough. I'm in the market.
Yeah, I had to
for
mod my armor to get that, right?
platinum and
Or is that
vanadium
not
now.
right, Jeremy?
I'm not asking for much. I know they're hard to come by.
It's been a while. Ooh, yeah, I'm sorry I don't have what you're looking for.
I understand. Thanks for stopping anyway. I'm going to try my luck in another system. You might want to back up a bit. This old Junker's grav drive is a little on the fritz. Fly safe!
Oh, nice! That's super cool.
Sorry this is taking longer than usual.
He's over there like trying to Fonzie the ship, knock it into place so it jumps.
Do you have any hobbies?
I don't, but the Arcane Gearsmith models fantasy RPG miniatures on his resin printer. Pretty cool, huh? You know.
If you haven't tried it yet, give origami a shot. I've been folding paper birds and flying them across the ship in 0G. Personally, I have quite a rock collection. I used to spend my weekends gathering samples on Jemison. Maybe I shouldn't have let that slip at the office, huh? That's probably why they sent me on this job instead of some poor grad student.
Yeah, that's probably it, Doc.
You ever hear the one about the geologist in the music shop? It's a good one. A geologist walks into a music store and asks the cashier, "Got any rock?" The guy looks him up and down and says,
Poof. Oh, shit. All right. I guess we should probably listen to Barrett's final transmission. Wait. Is it not in the notes?
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett.
Hey, since when is surviving being attacked?
Come on, guys.
Trouble?
You know you want to see
Isn't
it.
that just fighting back?
Not Sir the
Hey,
Grim. He's like a big old
Tyler,
bag of XP.
Can you move your arm a little
No
bit
matter how
to
we
the
deal
left?
with him.
I can't make out the console.
Don't move. He's trying to figure out our destination.
Sweet.
Probably transmitting this
Mammoth
conversation
Factory
right
Games.
now
Let me write
while
that
it's
down.
still in orbit.
Well,
My son just does it for a hobby,
I was
but
making that pretty obvious. Okay,
check it
okay,
out.
put the gun down. I'm done.
we
See?
play a lot of tabletop. Not quite as much as we did a few years ago, because the kids aren't around anymore.
Space we have out the
But
window.
Tie him up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
once we get him back to the base, the fun starts. I love Sir the Grim. He's a real Renaissance man. Okay. Damn it. Forgot which one's which. Okay. Let's see. Back to Vectera wants us to travel to Bessel. Make sure we don't get that one wrong. Boost pack training to rank 3. Okay. Perfect. I knew there was some requirement that there was no way I had met yet. So I just had the basic boost pack for now. Constellation one Sarah gave me. She's a sweetheart. A little bit of a whiner, but a sweetheart.
Thank you. Pick up the hail.
Are you serious? How many random fucking NPCs is gonna hail me today? Let me guess. You got a cargo hold full of death claws, and you're gonna sick them on me if I don't give you money.
You're a tough one to track down. Wanted all over the settled systems with a bounty to match.
Why don't you just fly on by and forget you ever saw me?
But you're hardly a stranger, are you? Because I know prey like blood knows red. Anyway, since you seem confused,
Hold on, I gotta pull these up.
I'll break it down for you.
I gotta pull these up real quick. I'm sure my chat will be fine with that. Mammoth Factory Games. Mammoth Factory Games. Ooh. Look at that red dragon. Oh, what the hell is that? That's a Starfield monster if I've ever seen one. All the bodies on like the big lichen fungi monster. Oh, the frog is so cute. That's definitely a Starfield monster there. With the rock flail. Oh, easily bookmarked. Easily bookmarked. Okay. Easily bookmarked for sure. That was all right. That was a bit of the all right there, Arcane Gearsmith. Good job. I may have to become a member. Like members only, but for miniatures.
Someone's gone and put an Ashta-sized bounty on your head.
How many credits you think fitted in Ashta, boss?
Good question. I'd say 2,000 credits would be enough to make us forget we ever saw you. Or we could just collect it the old-fashioned way.
God. The urge to be a moron and actually say that right now. I've got enough enemies for the moment.
That wasn't so hard, was it? You get to live, you get paid. Everyone's happy.
It's a good thing he didn't ask for a Terramorph-sized stack of credits. Because I don't think I had that.
Me and the boss actually met waiting in line for your bounty.
So, unless you're the type of business breads in a morning,
Only miniatures.
you might want to
That's
square
right.
away with the powers that be.
But don't let Melissa hear you calling him that.
Hunters are coming.
She'll take offense. She's like 5'4", doing all the things a 5'4" woman can do. There are many. Like chop me off at the ankles, basically. You're gonna like the way I look. I guarantee it. I was so impressed with the company, I joined as a member.
Captain, you hate it. I'm picking up life signs here.
Well, it's definitely truer than it's not true. Like I said about you the other day. Not only are you innocent, you're also innocent of not being guilty. Oh, much easier. Much easier, even on ridiculous difficulty levels. Hello? I'm frozen too. I'll loot until I feel better. Shot you in the dick. What do you think of that? Damn it. Alright, maybe that was a little too bonsai. Just for you, Jeremy. Gonna
Hey,
say.
Dan, I'm picking up life signs here.
Can you pick up a weapon and attack my enemies? Derek? Would that be too much to ask? Bastard robot.
Don't worry, Dan. I'm right behind you.
Like Greek gods and stuff? Because my honey is currently reading, she likes romanticises. So she's not currently reading it, but she was reading one of the last couple of series that she read. Had like a bunch of Greek gods and stuff, and they were all in the modern world. Like Hades was really like a man of the people and loved his people. And Zeus was a real bastard. It was cool. You know what? You're invited. Suck it. No, Sarah. Help yourself. Where were you all the times I needed you? Oh, so like enemy units, NPCs, monsters, whatever. But the Medusa, the Hydra, Cyclops, Syar, is that like a Sylvan type thing, or? Yeah, you went for it, and you totally lost. That's on you. You did that to yourself. Woo! Baby, I almost had to use that save. Is that my robot, or? Yeah, that's my robot. I should have known by the way he was face down on the floor. Get up, Derek. Jesus, you're embarrassing me. What's in the box, man? What's in the box? Definitely not that. Not that either. Yeah, we went way wrong. We went wrong, man. Do that. Yes. Precisely. Sweet. It's very cool. Yeah, I don't play a lot of 5e anymore, so. But I do play Dungeon Crawl Classics and Mutant Crawl Classics, which is like Fallout, but even zanier. You know, a couple other things. I like RuneQuest, but I've always been a sucker for the Call of Cthulhu rule set. Longest running campaign I've done in the last 20 years was the Cthulhu games. But it would fit right in with RuneQuest for sure, and just about anything. All right. Right? Well, I sure appreciate you guys tuning in to see me get my ass kicked over and over again. Jeez. Yikes. Whose idea was it again to start over at level 1 and play the game from the beginning for the first time since launch? Oh, it was mine. Alright. To myself. Buddy, I don't even want to hear it. You're dead and that's all there is to it.
No mercy.
I am on Discord. Well, I have, you know, I'm privately on Discord. I don't have a Discord channel for my channel or anything. I'm not quite that well set up. But, yes, I definitely can be found on Discord. Give me a second and I'll give you a Discord name y'all can use to add me if you're on Discord. I would love to have new friends on Discord. That would be sweet! Might as well just, I forget I could just pause, you know, so. I can technically do it any time, man. I am on Discord. And my name is, it's Bubbalonia, but I know there's some numbers after it, so let's see. How can I tell? Oh, no. That's so weird. I was just in here the other day, and I think my account, maybe? User profile. No, go back. My account. Well, I'll be damned. I'm not really sure how to see that numbery dealy do again. Ron, are you still in the chat, buddy? Yeah, man, I don't even have like 100 subscribers or anything, so I don't think I really need like a whole ass Discord channel. And I'm in several already. With no numbers, Ewok? Well, I tell you what, try to find me that way. And if I see you, I'll add you. If not, I'll put it in the description for this video as soon as I figure it out later. All right, back to the game. Ammo, mine. Mine. Hey. What'd you get for sitting around during a firefight? You bastard. Oh, yes. Yes. Not no. Yes. I missed. My eyes! That's right, Sarah. You tell them. Tell them how little they got. Do I have a longer gun? I think technically I sold it off because we didn't actually. Yeah. Would I just get kicked by a Skyrim giant? What the hell just happened? Alright, note to self. Note to self. Companions are useless. I'm getting rid of both of you. You're both going in the penalty box. Maybe you can fly a spaceship in my fleet or something, but traveling with me on the ground, that's a no. It goes double for you, Sarah Morgan. Terrible. Never seen such nonsense. Hate you. Super hate you. I want my Skyrim powers back, man. This level 9 shit is too freaking hard. Ooh, rapid mail from today. Shit, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Oh no, it's totally shitty, even though it's purple. Fantastic. That's just perfect. Best ranged weapons I have are pistols. Terrific. Where was the guy over here who shot me last time? Sarah. Sniper up on that roof is a big problem. I mean, I kind of have had enough, to be honest with you. But I don't think that's going to get me out of this, so here we go. Clear the hurdle there, buddy. Do it.
Got something for you. I'm blind.
The idea.
Let's do this. Got some more of this.
Oh, it's a grenade war. Really need to figure out a way to help my health here. That's classic Bubbalonia right there. Charge in without any plan as to how you're going to heal yourself. If you dominate and you win. Okay. You're all right, our king. Everyone AFKs. Everybody poops. Yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got myself into this. You know, my companions still have yet to kill anyone in this encounter. Please be a med pack. Please be a med pack. Come on. What's hitting me now? Yeah, that would have been a pretty good idea. You guys sure I can't just kill Sarah? I mean, it is an option, technically. Starting to think it would be easier to prevail in this fight if I didn't have companions at all. Of course not. Take back everything I ever said about this game being ridiculously easy. Apparently, playing it for a couple of years on multiple levels of New Game Plus gave me a false impression. I think the thing that stands out the most is, listen, Ewok, talk to your girl and get her to fight back when we're in the middle of combat, okay? Because she's ridiculous right now. Saying. Why are there so many guys? What in the absolute hell? Did you know you were gonna find me? Why does nobody have med packs? These are the most poorly equipped pirates I've ever seen in my entire damn life. She has my best weapon. And she has my best armor. Ewok? I don't have a freaking long-range weapon with sharks and laser beams. Sarah does. gonna save ourselves a little bit of trouble, and we're gonna back up our progress right there. Man, need a med pack. All right, one at least. He is. He's going way skimpy with the med packs. He's laughing at me the entire damn way. That's okay. You know, I set up my game this way. And I wanted it to be challenging. I thought it would be fun if it was challenging. I just didn't think it was going to be this challenging. I didn't even imagine that Todd had it in him to make it this challenging. Little did I know. Still got one guy left, right? Up there? Asshole. Yeah, no. No. No.
Hi, Dan. Dan, are you sure you can do that?
No, Derek, I'm not sure I should carry it, but if I give it to you, you'll just fall over and die.
Really start getting out there. The walls of the physics kind of turn into. Yeah.
Pulling my leg again, right?
No exaggerations this time.
Running out of O2. I think I'll just use my personal. I don't have personal atmosphere. Terrific.
The mythical mayor was a magic thing. Come on. Was King Arthur riding on it too?
Okay, it was more of an extremophile and a vague shape of a horse. My point
How is this guy not seeing us?
Mind out. You go into the far reaches of space too tightly wound.
Demoralizing, even.
Pop like a soda can.
All right. Okay, we're gonna equip that because it's a rifle. While that won't help us too much in here, in theory, it might help us if we go outside and that guy's still shooting at us.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
I wish I could say this is the first time this has happened with Barrett. But, well, it isn't.
Well, this is turning into a regular Constellation party, isn't it? I should have brought drinks.
You really should have. So, are you friends with the pirate?
Matsura the Grim here and I actually have a lot in common.
Both escape artists. Being captured by Sistef myself plenty of times.
Me too, bro.
See, that's
Me too.
what I'm talking about. Relativity. We're all just creatures of the universe trying to get away from what's after us.
I'm here to take you home, Barrett.
You know, it's actually been kind of nice. Matsura the Grim here is a great host.
No sense letting people's last moments be unpleasant.
See, that's what I'm talking
That's
about.
what I like about you, Matsura. A real Renaissance man.
I have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom?
King Arthur was definitely riding on it.
We do have some insurance set aside for this exact problem.
Does that mean you'll be paying me, Miss...
We don't need to be introduced. Here's your money. And we would appreciate it if you could spread the word in the Crimson Fleet that Barrett shouldn't be harassed. It's not working out for any of us.
That's a fair point. But I can't control a man's reputation.
Do what you can. A suggestion to the right ears can work wonders.
Very well. Goodbye to you all. I have enjoyed this little exchange.
See you around, Matsura. I mean, well, you know, hopefully not.
Have fun with all the killing people and stuff. Come on, Barrett, let's get out of here.
Hi, Dan.
Shut up, Derek. Don't talk to me. I'm mad at you right now.
This place sure is, interesting.
Ain't it just? Ain't it just? Be back in this damn ship where I get shot by the sniper in the crow's nest. Before we do that, did I pet? Yes, I did. Son of a bitch. I almost flew Barrett home, right back into the arms assist step again. I'm a fool, man. I'm a total fool. Okay. I have to go drop off our ill-gotten illegal gains. You guys, we accomplished absolutely nothing tonight in Watchtower. And I don't even know if I gained a level. Why is Starfield gotta be so hard? When you come back, Torrance will be like, you ready to go do that thing yet? Fuck no. Sit down, Torin. My favorite superhero? That's a good one. When I was a kid, I really loved Batman. It's a fairly generic answer. Very safe. I loved Spider-Man. My favorite was Captain America, which is pretty crazy considering how much of a punk rocker I turned out to be. But I love the Cap. God, these days. Yeah, pretty superheroed out actually. I think the last Marvel movie I saw was the one where Iron Man checked out. I like the Guardians of the Galaxy. Got good taste in music. A punk rocker, bubbles, a punk rocker. Yeah, I was a punk rocker. What else? Superman. I loved Superman. I love the big blue Boy Scout heroes. That's the leftover of being a kid, I guess. Can't wait for the new Superman. I think I'm a sucker for Crypto is going to be in it, so I gotta have it. Did I, like an idiot, grab all that stuff earlier? And was I carrying it with me even though I hadn't picked it up? Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy had that awesome kind of 70s vibe going. Like, nothing's better than, you know, epic space battle.
Free to load some of that junk into my
Head back to the star station here, and Torin's like, well, I got a hot date tonight.
You got somewhere to be? All right.
Enjoy yourself.
I'll wait here for you.
Station's yours. And you're like standing over here by the big window.
Well done.
No one to dance with. Harper turns the music on. And it's a slow song. But it's got like a double ironic meaning because it's all like a soulful little R&B jam about what a great lover you are, but you got no one. And so it's like, that's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Got like a double meaning to it too, because, you know, like, how could you tell it was Sunday or morning even? You're in space. I love Guardians. They're the best. What you guys doing? Standing around looking at me?
Yeah?
Your eyes shine too? Sure the hell looks like it. My graphics freaking out? Drax is the best. But yeah, I wish I had a better answer for you, Jeremy, as far as like my favorite superheroes. I haven't really kept up all that much over the years.
You got somewhere
more
to be?
into
All right. I'll wait here for you.
horror and Lovecraft and Fallout and that kind of stuff. And honestly, by the time we got to what the hell was that movie with the Avengers where Iron Man disappeared, sacrificed himself so that all of his friends could win. It was a great movie. But by the time I got to that, I was just like, okay, thank God. Take a little break from this now. And then like next year is like 5 more movies. And I was just like, I'm over it. Did watch Deadpool. We went on our last vacation. I saw it on the plane coming back, and it was really, really good. I had a great time with that too. So. Which one's that, Ram? Moon Knight? Didn't they do a show on that? Is that? Oh, that's why. Okay, I get it. You never saw it coming because they did a show. Yeah, I remember Moon Knight in the comic books. So I haven't seen the show. I really should check it out. Because that might be cool. Dipper. Dipper for sure. Yeah, Batman's not really a superhero, I guess. Boy, I tell you what, the DC animated movies that they did after the animated series really showed just how not super you have to be the biggest badass in any universe, though. Some of those Batman movies were fantastic. What can I do? Have any? Should check from inside the house. Please tell me I don't have any. Should take Barrett home. Maybe that'll get me a level. At least. Yeah, I mean, he is kind of an anti-hero. There's a whole exploration going on with Batman and like how he kind of draws the worst out of people in some way and kind of creates his own rogues gallery just because of his attempt to fight crime in Gotham. And that's been overdone a little bit over the years, but I think there's some truth to it. But I don't know about anti-hero. I mean, Batman thinks he's a hero anyway. You know, whereas like the Punisher, some of the old school anti-hero dudes, they knew that they weren't heroes. But you're not wrong.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
Oh my God, I'm gonna pass the contraband check.
Scan complete.
I mean, his actions are anti-heroic for sure. Barrett, we're taking your ass home. Thanks, Jeremy. You're awesome too, bud. You've been hanging around now for 3 or 4 streams in a row? I dig it. I'm glad you're having a good time too. Like I watch, I have a lot of friends who stream, you know, and they've been doing it longer than me and they're much, much better at it. But,
sorry for the wait, everyone.
It's cool people. It's a cool community.
Up on Vectera.
Get yourself involved. Join me on Discord. Play some games together.
I see
whenever you can.
And I know you've been secretly crying into your pile.
But either way, it's good to have you.
Waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried. Don't start, Country.
Wait, is that?
That's it.
And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf.
Are there any museums
Now
here, Dad?
look at them all.
I love museums.
You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you into all of this. Why don't I stick around? Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe.
Not right now. Why don't you get some rest?
You don't want to get dragged down in the gravity of my genius. I get it. Let me know if you change your mind.
Barrett is Batman. Wow. We got a level, guys. I don't know. Do you think that's enough? Maybe if we go buy like an entire box of stim packs, and all the ammo we can get for our best weapon, we might be able to pull it off. What do you bet the Terramorphs and the robots still haven't finished each other off? Oh, well, what do you know? I have like 3 skill points. That might have helped. Shotgun, dueling, lasers, pistol. Seem to use a lot of those. Can't really unlock rifles, so. Boost pack? Boost pack? I can level that up. Almost there. Almost there, man. I can almost get the enhanced boost pack going. Just another 25 boosts in combat. Go work on my piloting. Super boring for a stream. Let's see what else. Persuasion. I've only done that once. Somehow that's maxed out. I'm not sure what that is. David's Blessing. Man, some stuff has changed. Okay, stealth. Not gonna help a whole hell of a lot. Wellness. Definitely good. Yeah, I need like more than a couple, I think. I need
We've always considered ourselves explorers.
much more than a couple. I'm gonna buy every med pack in the city at this point. Derek, listen. Listen, buddy. Listen. 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 Shut up. Here's a credit. Go get your glass jaw replaced, bro. Oh, is that right? Okay. Well, it's on my list.
No, I'm not feeling that bad.
But the last time I played was when Shattered Space came out. Well, that's not really true. I mean, I was beta testing KIngGath's mod.
Should you find yourself in need,
The last time I played for
supplies are
real
available for purchase at
was during Shattered Space, and the last time I played a low-level character was when the game launched.
Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of
It has
medical
been fun as hell to
assistance
come
or
back
require
to.
supplies,
Really enjoy
I'm
it.
sure we can accommodate.
And we're in kind of a lull with 76, and even though I can't play with friends in this, it's nice to come back to the Starfield.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place.
Which under normal conditions, I would consider to be like a cozy game. I know you'd never know that from watching any of my streams, or any 3 seconds of any of my streams, but I actually do normally consider this to be a fairly cozy game. It's not necessarily a cozy game, definitely, as I'm finding out. But it can be. I spend time in space, I feel terrible. Dude, I spend most of my time on the ground. That's a terrible thing to try to get rid of.
I'm sure you'd find... Hi, Dan. What do you need?
I will kill you. See if I can go trade some of these other guns and ammunition for something a little bit more high-powered. Grenade launcher would be nice.
I think I could live on coffee if I had to.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere. There were so many facilities abandoned after the colony war, pirates used them as forward operating bases all over the South.
Man, Fallout 4 is my jam, Arcane Gearsmith. I have not been back to Fallout 4 in about 8 months. But I have ridiculously stupid MMO level hours in Fallout 4. Modding and changing mods and writing my own little mods and playing tons of Sim Settlements 2. And before that, Conqueror and Sim Settlements 1. And yeah, I think I have about that much in Starfield, for sure. But I think it's closer to 5K in Fallout 4. So it's definitely my most played. And Oblivion, I played that back when the kids were little and sat in my lap. PlayStation 3. And I've got the new one. And I started it, and it's super fun. I just didn't really like the build that I had, and I wanted to change it. Haven't gotten back to it yet.
There's nothing that ensures personal safety and security the way a firearm can.
I love a competent firearms salesperson. Let's see what you have.
I'm sure we can find something that suits you.
Ewok. You were so sentimental, buddy. I love it. He did sound kind of like Dad, didn't he? He's alright. I'm just giving him grief because, frankly, he hasn't been a whole hell of a lot of help. That would be great, but it doesn't work. This, I have 646 rounds. We're keeping it. See, technically that should drop med packs for me. Doesn't, but it should. I just love the way that looks, but let's be honest, it's not doing a lot for me, and I'd have to buy ammo for it. And I really want to get ground vehicle. That is the same ammunition as this one, isn't it? 6.5, and that's that. Keeping the super shotgun. And we'll get rid of the markets. Alright, we've got med packs. We've got a slightly better weapon. What do you guys think? Think I can pull it off? I've never played Horizon Zero Dawn. How is that? People should really run screaming. They should definitely run screaming whenever I'm running around brandishing a firearm in the middle of the city here. Cool glasses. Spaceport. Hey, Ewok, cover your eyes. We're about to switch Sarah out, put a pinch hitter in.
Hi, Dan.
Somebody who actually knows how to fight.
Hey, Mr. Spaceship Captain! Yeah, you with the shiny ship, over here! Hey, you look like someone who knows their way around a temporal phase adjuster, am I right?
Yeah. Not really. Can I help you?
Well, I'm in a bit of a pickle. You see, my last crew ditched me after a small mishap. Okay, maybe not so small. Fine, it might have even been big, but still, could you imagine?
Seems a bit harsh.
Anyway, I saw you land your ship and thought, hey, here's someone who really knows what they're doing.
Yeah,
So,
you
I'm Lyria, by
really
the way. I
have got me
figured
wrong.
You could use someone who's an expert with, a flux capacitor?
Did you just say flux capacitor?
Yep, super technical space stuff. Only the most skilled understand. It's absolutely crucial for, you know, capacitating fluxes.
You sure that's a thing?
Ah, no worries. Technical details. So what do you say? You handle the spaceship and I'll, bring, lunch.
Gary 8450? I'll check in a second. Well, here goes nothing. Let's get you assigned somewhere.
Great! I'll bring more than just lunch, you'll see. This is gonna be fun. And hey, I absolutely love being out in the field, so just give me a shout whenever you need a partner for some action.
What do you think, Sarah?
Aha! The brains of the operation. Need something? See you later.
Here.
I'd be happy to carry a few things for you.
I know you would. No, you would. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the Constellation spacesuit. And... Constellation helmet. Then, I'm going to tell you to wear those things. I'm going to take that back from you. I'm going to take that back from you. And also that.
Time to go?
Yeah, maybe.
Ah, my favorite space explorer. What's on your mind?
Let's trade gear.
Before we trade, just know, I'm terrible with receipts.
See, here's the thing. If I bring Sam Ewok, I mean, you're not wrong. He can bite a little bit. Sarah can bite a little bit if she would bite. I think it's a level thing. But yeah, if I brought Sam with me, then I gotta bring his daughter, and then they're always fighting on my ship, and she's always talking, and every time he opens up his mouth, he's like, "Hey, it's me, the one and only Sam Coe. Are you impressed yet?" And the truth is, we've already got a guy like that on my ship, and it's me. So, the two of us, it's not so great. You know what I mean? It's not my favorite. She is adorable. And I would love her even more if I could actually give her some of the books that I find all over the stinking place.
Oh, yes, another adventure. What's in store today?
That's not your cue, Sarah? You're not going to take off? If I run over here, are you still going to follow me? Oh, Lord. Do I have that one mod that just gives me follower after follower after? Well, yeah, Andrasia. Now, Andrasia can fight. She's a killer. Excuse me. She's annoying like any kid her age.
Anything
She's
I can help you
adorable, but I can't help but think that, especially with how terrible I am at getting into trouble, that Sam insisting she come along with us on adventures is just terrible fucking parenting.
And he's our new captain.
Not
I can
judging.
Take a look at your ship.
Just saying.
And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
I wouldn't trust my kid on my spaceship. I'd like to purchase a vehicle from you, sir.
No problem. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Apparently I do not. Because there's, as far as I know, unless there's a mod now, there's no way to give her books. She's always like, oh, I love this book, and I love that book, and I want to get more books. And you go get, like, literally Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and you can't hand it off to her. Like, there's no way to do that.
Why is everybody staring at us?
Which just makes no freaking sense at all.
Museums here, Dan?
Bet I can find a good spot for a hammock in here.
Are there any museums here, Dad? Dad, can I get a t-shirt? You ever ask yourself how I have 2 robots, Sarah, Lyria, I think I have one other companion too. How do I do it? I think it's because I forgot to disable the Skyrim mod that lets you have multiple followers in Starfield. I don't want to meet with Harper. Talk to Vladimir real quick. Go pick up Andreja. Hey Thor, how's it going, bud? You've come to see my shame. I have been getting my ass significantly kicked by the second mission in Watchtower to such an extent I had to run away and scream with my tail between my legs. So I'm trying to get a level or 2 before I go back and pick it up again. Shockingly, after the debacle that was our getting the part necessary for the fleet that you were working on this afternoon, I was sent off to attack my first Watchtower listening station. And while I was attacking it, it was attacked by 4 Terramorphs. So it was me against all of the Watchtower people, their robots, the giant mech, and 4 Terramorphs at level 9 with 3 med packs and a pistol. Good times. Good times. Yeah, there's got to be a way we can give them to Cora. Because it makes no sense that you can't just load her up on all the classics.
We got a Rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh
Oh man, everybody
blood.
has mornings like that. I came to Babylonia and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Hell yeah. I actually have a mod up on it's for a Renvale t-shirt though, not a Babylonia t-shirt. But you know what? That's close enough. Man, look at your arms, bro. Thought I was the only guy in Constellation who worked out like that.
Ah, gotta pass the hours on the star station somehow. And the iron's always
Welcome
been
into the
good.
stream, Josra. Good to
Just
see
don't
you.
challenge him to an arm
Thanks for
wrestling
coming by.
competition.
We're having fun getting
Wish
our
I
ass
could've been
kicked in
down at the
Watchtower.
lodge to see the
So right now we're
artifacts come
avoiding
together.
Watchtower.
But
We're
I
getting
got a
our
little
ass kicked
lost
over and
peeking
over
through
again.
the eye.
I'm trying to recruit one more companion and see if I can perhaps have some luck. But now that Thorgan's here, maybe he can teach me how to use this this magic stick that tames the wild beasts. Someone should have grabbed you. It was incredible. That happens to me too. I get lost in something and lose
Always
time.
preferred working alone, even around people I like. But we're all working together on this one. No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
Okay, that's my favorite
Now,
line in the whole
this
game.
station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding.
I hate to
after
be
we
the
caught
old
the
man who worries,
But the
but
data
I'm an
takes
old
us
man,
for a ride along
and I
the
worry.
light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive.
You didn't have anybody in the seat? Nobody was flying the ship? Dude, I saw you do that today. Did you not add a pilot? You were having a hell of a morning. Or afternoon, whatever it is for you, wherever the hell you're at. You kept going, oh my god, how did I get myself into this? Understood, I need to check on the leads in person.
You won't be the only constellation out there. Andreja and Mateo are both following up on scans themselves. Mateo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while. Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried.
Fucking love that line. Especially with this voice actor. Perfect. Perfection. I'll keep an eye out for her.
Yes, indeed. Stop worrying so much, Vladimir. If she's out there, we'll find her.
Oh,
she
God.
should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of
Yeah,
itself,
I stumbled in, and I'm going to have to do it here and again in a
back
second,
up
as soon as we grab
sometimes.
Andreja. But I
Anyway,
stumbled in, and I forgot to
hopefully
get a
you'll be
second ship,
catching
because, of course, I'm on a
Fortune
level
smile, and we'll have some more
9, 10
artifacts to
character.
take a
All I
closer
have
look at.
is the
Happy
Constellation
hunting.
ship, Barrett ship. And so I stumbled in, and the first thing he did was give me, like, another ship. And it had, like, a name like Sludgeback. And I was like, oh, that's going to be a junker. That's going to be a junker. And then I assigned Torin to it. I'm like, that's what you get for crashing your ship, Torin. And I looked at it, I'm like, damn, I should take that ship and give him, you know, Barrett's ship. Like, that's a nice looking ship.
Show the words another time, then.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
Of course. Let me guess. You don't like the way I put the cap back on the toothpaste?
Remember our last conversation when you told me the artifacts made you feel like raw energy was coursing through your veins? Well, it got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor.
Dude, the one Grin gives you is so much better than the Guardian, I don't even know what to tell you. I love the way the Guardian looks, and nobody does like that view out of the front of the Guardian better than the Guardian. But like the slick back or the sludge back, whatever the hell it was a really good looking ship with some nice stats on it compared to Constellation ships. So I was a little jealous of Torin, and he had just wrecked one, and he got a brand new ship. It was like, man, you never mentioned your predecessor before. Let's see, were any of the old journal entries?
Unfortunately, no. Other than you and Barrett, there were no records of direct encounters with the artifacts. I have to admit, though, I did get more than a bit sidetracked reminiscing about old times. Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back.
I used to run with a modded Guardian, Starborn Guardian, back when I was doing Shattered Space. And it was tricked out and kind of leveled with you and that kind of stuff, but I have definitely built far superior ships to anything I've ever gotten from going to a New Game Plus. So, I feel like we're making some good memories of our own, baby.
Oh yes, absolutely. I didn't mean to compare. Those were just, I don't know, different times. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege.
She taught you about ropes, huh?
Now that you mention it, you're probably right. Either way, we logged quite a few interesting discoveries together. Honestly, it wasn't so much what Aja and I discovered in our travels. It was the journey that was memorable.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way.
Yeah,
to
I
really
need to go
get
grab
know
the Razor
someone.
Wave. I need it for my fleet, and it's actually a really kick-ass Class A ship. Good starter ship. Listen, Sarah, doll, I'm kind of figuring out now why you're so terrible in combat. And it's because all of your favorite memories of Constellation were sitting by a warm fire, spinning stories, while watching the background of space fly by in like a wormhole vortex. And that's cool and everything, but I don't know if you've noticed, we tend to get shot at a lot. So can you step up your game with the whole shooting back? I'd appreciate it.
At this point, I'd say you've graduated from protege and moved up the ladder. A bit. You know, all this talk
Settle down about Aja.
reminds me
Okay,
that my time with
Aja.
her was a gift. I miss her dearly.
Oh no, is she dead?
No, she retired. Living on Porima 2 now.
It's one of my favorite dungeons, Thorgan.
Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit. And I
She's a
could make
lover, not a
proper
fighter. I
introductions.
kind of need her to be both. Well, I don't need her to be a lover, actually. I don't plan on romancing Sarah. That's your girl. Yeah, I actually need her to be a little bit more of a fighter at this point. I don't know if you've noticed, but we've been busy getting our ass kicked the entire stream. She sounds like a tough act to follow.
Well, you don't need to follow anyone. Just be yourself. I chose to accompany you on this journey because I saw something familiar in your eyes. A hunger for exploration.
Well, you certainly have me all figured out.
Good. Then we're both on the same page. Anyway, that's all
I don't know,
had to
man.
discuss for
I
now,
had a great
so
time.
if
My
you
main,
point the way, we
you
can
know,
continue our journey.
NG-17 character has romanced all the companions at one point or another. I've done runs where I romanced no one.
Scanning.
Andreja was my favorite. I was a little disappointed when we went to Shattered Space, and there was some interaction and crossover there, but not as much as I was hoping.
Interesting guy. Clearly likes his retro
yeah.
sailing shirts.
I'm not really sure who's best. Barrett drove me crazy, always giving me snacks and going, Dusty! Dusty! Samco and me were like the same person, so that's never going to work. Sarah's great, very sweet. The little marriage ceremony on Paradiso is fucking awesome. Andreja's probably the closest thing to, my speed as far as actual simpatico goes. Yeah, she saw the look in my eyes, and she knew better. God, I plugged a note, and my dogs ran over and crashed into me. Hello. Hello. You know what I need? The base cam. I need a dog cam. It's freaking cute. Alright, we're gonna undock. We're gonna go find Andreja. Does it need a fighter? Need a natural-born killer. I mean, yeah, that's the idea.
Hours to this. I'm truly living my dream. Thank you.
Living the dream. Yeah, I mean, Andreja felt like a romance, for sure. And it always had this kind of fatalistic, this isn't going to last forever. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to heed the call of my people and, scream out to Kali and slit your throat in your sleep.
Hello?
But until then,
There
let's
you
have a
are.
great time and be awesome.
I just had to see the newcomer. See if you live up to the hype. Do not know rare that someone new comes along. From the sidelines, it's a real treat to see everyone scrambling. It's very profitable as well.
I love Barrett as a character, but I've never even finished his personal quest. Partly because I found it utterly ridiculous. I'm sure there's a great twist at the end. You know, don't get me wrong. But also just the whole Dusty, like every 5 fucking minutes. Oh my God, shut up and shoot, Barrett. Is that your ship? Trident ships are incredibly expensive.
Oh, this whole thing? I suppose it did cost a few fortunes. But it is nice to travel with a modicum of style.
Who are you and what are you talking about, lady?
It's not yet time. I don't even know if it will ever be. But hope and my pocketbook springs eternal.
Well, I'd sure appreciate it if you'd explain yourself.
I really can't say. As much as I'd like to. It may mean nothing, but I'm rooting for you.
Nope, no good twist to the Barrett story? Oh my God. Listen, Dusty. My ex-boyfriend died 20 years ago in the middle of a shady real estate deal. Do you think you can join me in trying to maybe investigate that and eventually sue someone? Doesn't that sound like a thrilling adventure? Thanks, I guess.
Please, just be careful. Very careful. I hope to see you at a much later date.
Yeah, I've noped out of that one in every universe, and I feel kind of bad because it's like if I was actually giving a shit about achievements or whatever, that would be one achievement I did not have. And I should finish it sometime just so I can make fun of it more fully, in a more developed and prodding way. Because it's really bad. The setup for it was terrible, so I just figured there had to be a good trick. Trick kind of switch ending there. But if you're saying there's not, it makes me want to do it even less. And look, it's not that I don't care about his story with Urban. Like, I get it. It's a very heartfelt thing, but it just, from a video game standpoint, it doesn't really have that that I'm looking for in my shooter, you know? I don't know. Call me simple. I am a simple creature, but yeah. It didn't really grab me. I mean, Sarah's was a lot better. It didn't really go anywhere that I kind of expected her to have to take some kind of responsibility for, but no. Going in the deep cave. Ah, I chose correctly. This is...
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself.
My name is R.T. Boland, and I'm not here to hurt you.
You are from Constellation. Vladimir said someone might be coming.
I'm just glad we found you unharmed, Andreja. Vladimir and I were worried.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members?
You have no idea.
Perhaps. I suspect Vladimir worried you might find me on the ground, instead of this one. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
This place looks dangerous, Dan.
Don't worry, son. I'll get you through it. Hold on to your giblets. No way in hell it could be as dangerous as Watchtower. Morp! What's happening, Morp? Good to see you. Getting ready to go back to Fallout London pretty soon? Should be pretty soon. Typically do Fallout London, and like I watch for an hour and then I gotta go to bed. But I wake up and you're still going, so. Let's update those sprint bow settings. Let's recalibrate those sprint bow settings. Yeah. Good. Now, perfect. Soon. Right on. You gonna play Dune this week or on the 10th? Either way, or didn't make that much of an impression on you? Just out of curiosity, I know you played it for a couple streams. So.
Be advised that this is now I am unable. Repair not possible.
If there's a diary, can I read it? Just, you know,
There's a
please.
diary. Can I read it? Didn't blow your skirt up? Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I'm super looking forward to it. I thought it was a freaking blast, but I loved Conan Exiles too, so I'm clearly broken in a way that rubs against correctly. Gentlemen. Mine. You'll play if someone twists your arm? Well, what do we have to do to twist Mr. Morph's arm? No, I just your style of play is pretty aggressive, and I like kind of an aggressive style. And it is a multiplayer game, so obviously, the more friends you have that are willing to get kind of aggressive with you, the better. So I was just curious. Right on, Morph. Thank you, sir. Have an awesome stream yourself. I'll see you in a little bit. Something tells me this wasn't out the right way to come down. Okay. Fine. Through here. Take your ammo. I'll take your med packs. I'll take your metabolic agents. Really don't want another backpack.
Hi, Dan.
We got Andreja. We just have to rip the artifact out of the wall here, and then we can take that back to Constellation. Hey, hey! You there, pal? And then we can go back and at least give it 2 or 3 tries, see if we can make some more headway with Watchtower. I'd like to do it at the earliest possible moment, just because I'm that kind of fool, but I'm suspicious that only 1 or 2 levels is going to make that big of a difference, but you never know. Maybe it will. Let's find out together, shall we? You know what? Here's the thing. I don't have any starborn powers, but we've got grenades. Apple or Samsung? Oh, you mean on my phone? I've been a Samsung guy for like 10 years, but for reasons related to my girlfriend Melissa and I traveling and her current work, I am now on an Apple for the very first time ever. I don't know how I feel about that. Some things about it are cool, but things about it kind of piss me off, and that may just be a relic of being so used to the Android way. Hard to say. Sit down. Well, yeah, they said it was scaled for levels above 15 because you have to go into a level 15 system to fire the whole thing off in the first place. But here's the magic dance part. You can get sent to a level 15 system in the first 2 hours of the game by the main quest. So I'm not really sure that level 15 system is enough of a determinant to force that kind of level scaling, because the lowest that I ran it during the beta was 25. That was on a character that I ginned up for that. I also ran it on my max Starborn character, which was hilarious and fun, and I ran it on my level 50 Starborn character, which was fun and challenging. And I figured, you know, level 20, 25 would be a good way to do it. I did not count on running into it at level 7 or 8 because I wasn't paying enough attention to realize I was being sent to a level 15 star system when I was going to rescue Barrett. But that's my own fault, and it was definitely fun. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a challenge, kind of like going to Nuka World at level 1 if you're a Fallout player, a Fallout 4 player. Can be done. Maybe not level 1, but you can go way before level 30. And have a lot of fun busting into Nuka World at level 7 or 8. And it's my kind of stupid fun, I guess. Right, Thor? You know what I'm saying. I know you feel the same way. Did you? You switched too, Jeremy? What gun do I have, Farouk? Give me a second, I'll change back to it. Oh yeah! See all the bubbles?
You're back.
Little Bubbleonia for you.
You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision?
Yeah, but I haven't been able to make any real sense of it.
The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done.
It was either him or you, right?
It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very
pragmatist.
Practical outlook, not one I
What can
find
I
is
say?
shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask
I'm
what
gonna
your
fall down and like,
background is?
oh my god, I totally killed that pirate guy, and I probably didn't have to. I'm a big game hunter, but my last real job was as a miner for Argos.
Argos. I have heard of this company. Small, reckless.
That's me, baby. Well,
I do not have experience
small
with this
part,
profession,
I hope.
but I have my own
It's kind of cold in this cave, okay?
Risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future.
Oh, you ain't got
Do
to
you
sweat that.
understand?
I ain't no snitch. Mum's the word.
Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you.
Now, Sarah, on
It's
the
good
other
to know.
hand, she might
I
tattle
will
on you.
finish here and return to New Atlantis.
What I
when
recommend you do
can.
is you get together with
You
Ewok,
should go now. as they
Chicken,
will be expecting
420,
us.
and, you know, butter him up a little bit. Bring him treats or something. Ewoks love treats. Have him talk to his girlfriend and get her to agree not to say anything on his behalf. That's probably the best bet. Okay, what gun was that? Sorry, Farouk. I get a little sidetracked. The gun that I am currently using is the demoralizing modified Lumi 10C Auto. And I'm pretty sure this comes from a creation or mod, because it sure the hell doesn't look like anything base game to me. And I'd have to kind of load up the mod list. But I tell you what, I'm going to make a note of that, and I'll put that in the show description. The name of the mod or creation where this came from. It's a fun gun. And thank God I got it, too, because I was trying to use a pistol against a Watchtower mech at level 9. And that wasn't really working all that great for me.
Go on without.
I'm hoping that this is better, but, you know. Can we just fast travel out of here? I don't want to. I really don't want to. I'm out of here the old-fashioned way. Is the Lumi a mod? Do you know which one it is? Is it called the Lumi, or is it called something else? I don't remember offhand. I've got about 25, 29 different mods on here right now. I'm kind of going minimalist because of all the update stuff. But I know it looked cool, and I had to have it. Huge improvement over Fallout 4.
What do you need?
Being able to actually fast travel from inside the dungeon. Sometimes it's fun to kind of rough it, like in a survival playthrough, and have to kind of backtrack and all that stuff, but man, sometimes you just want to get the hell on.
Hey, Dan, I've got something for you.
Thanks, Derek.
Scanning.
Are you serious? Oh, is it gonna make me check out the other spot even though I found her? Man, you gotta be kidding me. Todd, you dirty scoundrel, you. I did not, Farouk. Although I am definitely down for something to add to my photo mode to give me even cooler photos.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal
Bedlam and royal enemies.
but I am dissatisfied
Gorgon,
with the result.
okay, here's the thing, alright? I love you like a fat kid loves cake, but let me see you do it on a level 7 or 8 character that's not a Starborn. And then we'll talk about whether you still want to try to do it on your Bedlam and Royal Enemies run, alright? Because I have a funny feeling that you might have kind of a different opinion, but I don't know. Maybe you're just that kind of badass. All I know is I want to be there when you do it. I want to watch. I'm bringing the popcorn. Don't mind me, just running through. Hey.
Here we go. Watch me.
Running through isn't gonna work, I guess. Alright, fine. Like a tripod on wheels. You know what I never think to do in situations like this? Pull this damn thing out and see if I can get myself a pet. Probably not going to be one of the dead ones. Now Sarah's a fighter. Now even Derek's fighting. I wonder if it's something to do with Watchtower and the companions have a hard time, like with the nav mesh or something. It makes them so terrible at fighting. Derek, what are you chasing at this point? Stop killing every Xeno. I need one. This prod attachment cannot capture this kind of Xeno. Really need to figure out this mod. Apparently I have the wrong prod attachment.
Is it worth much? What? Expect.
Be alright in a minute. Be alright in a minute. Get that mod figured out. I think before I stream again, I'm definitely going to attempt to learn how to figure out this mod. Because I saw you play with the Xeno today. I saw you play with the Xeno the other day, which was even cooler. But even at in a new Game Plus, your Xeno was kicking some butt. So I did that, not. Oh, that's right. They need batteries. And do I have to make those, or can I buy those somewhere? I have to craft those, right? There was a pop-up right in the middle of the first stream that probably gave me all the information that I should have made a note of. But it was like at the very beginning of the first stream. I was probably blabbing, and I didn't really pay that much attention. Like an asshole! Go around. I'm surprised I don't have miscellaneous. Okay, maybe aid? I would have sworn I saw stuff for it. May have been in your stream today, and I was just looking at your stream, and that's where I remember seeing it. Like the food for the creatures that you tame, treats and stuff, that was in yours. It wasn't in mine, right? Craft some and trader some. Okay. Get it all sorted. But I did take Big Game Hunter for a reason as my background. Excuse me?
I don't take photos of people. Sorry.
Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure you weren't in some kind of distress. I don't know. Prods would be in, batteries would be in miscellaneous, food and injectors, and 8 items. Gotcha. Well, there's the man himself, Ghost Rider. We were just talking about all of the things that Babylonia doesn't yet understand about your kick-ass mod. I fell in love with it watching Thor's streams, so I'm going to attempt to try to use it here in my stream. If I can stop getting killed over and over again. Actually, come to think of it, I'm thinking Xenos might help me stop getting killed over and over again. Might have CCDs? So I know when I loaded up the save at the beginning of the stream, 3 or 4 streams ago, with the mod installed, it gave me Xenoprod. And I have a Xeno box? which I think is where they're stored from watching Thor streams, right? But I have not successfully been able to capture one. And I know in the very first stream I actually tried to capture one, and it was giving me a message that it was a function of their health and a couple other things. So I must have had a battery to start, but I must have worn through that battery just whacking things with it, desperately trying to tame something. Because I no longer have a battery, apparently. That would go in my miscellaneous. Do not have one. Throwables. Okay, all right. Fair. Let's find out what's in my throwables. These. Okay. So these go with your mod. And these will also capture Xenos? Alright, kick ass. As soon as we leave this cave, we're going to get ourselves our first Xeno. We're definitely going to try anyway. Why did that not save last time? Cutter. Go there. I'm a terrible host to my crew. I should have offered Andreja a chance to touch this. Here, Andreja, touch the magic rock. I think I accidentally left her underground in that other dungeon, too. It's just been my day, gentlemen. Gentlemen, ladies, friends, and others. I've had one of those days. I think I'm just a little punch drunk from like the 17 deaths I took at the beginning of the stream. But let's definitely equip one of these throwables. Because I saw a really cool looking alien that I'm sure would make a terrific pet right before we came in here. Okay. Not sure why that did that, but that'll be fine.
Hi, Dan.
So more than one way that you can capture and collect Xenos. With the CCDs and also with the prod. But I need a battery for the prod. I either craft that or find one on a vendor. Yeah, these scorpion looking things. Don't laugh. You guys are over there going, ah, he's gonna die so hard. Hey.
And here we thought it'd be a quiet day.
Did I miss? Your odds of taming wild Xenos, yeah, I saw this message before, okay, are determined by how much health they have. Lower the health, better the odds. Eating catch factor boosting meals, right. Fully stunning your target with EM damage, don't have one of those right now. Using higher tier mark CCDs. Okay, so I'm gonna damage you a little bit, and maybe catch fail. Fail? Should have shot it first. Well, guys, that's it. I'm gonna have to get a battery, buy some more CCDs. Let's see, in order to get more CCDs, you need to make them at a Xeno weapons lab built from one of your outposts or in your ship. You plan on taming more wild Xenos. Crafting CCDs requires resources. The best place to get resources are from extracting specific resources from planets within the settled systems. Check, check, and double check. Alternatively, you can buy them from stores. I'm going to need NCI Mark 7 adapters. Well, let's reap the bounty of this fortune. Or in this case, this misfortune. And we will take a hop, skip, and jump back to the ship. There's not. Why would I not be cucumbered, Todd? That's freaking cool. I love it when you geniuses collab. Keep making cool new stuff. Fucking Ron. It'll be alright in a minute, little Ron cat. No. I want to completely exhaust myself to level my wellness.
Hey, Dad. You look a little bit down in the dumps, buddy.
That's freaking cool. And Arcane Gearsmith is the guy that's making the radio mod. And you guys are both watching my stream tonight. I feel so lucky right now. That is so freaking awesome. I'm like watching history happen here. Magic in the making. If only I could just hit personal atmosphere right now, Sarah. No, I don't know what that is either, but someday I have a feeling it'll be important.
Don't worry, Dan. I'm right behind you.
This is freaking cool. I got, like, modding dudes in the chat talking about their projects. And I love playing mods more than anything about Bethesda games. It's the community that's built up around mods. That's why I'm playing Watchtower, because I got to know KIngGath from playing Sim Settlements 2 for the last 6 years. Doing testing, being on their Patreon.
Captain, do you require my...
Words. I probably shouldn't touch it, but I want to.
Probably shouldn't touch it, but I want to. Oh my god, this is so awesome. I wish I had a way to...
Weapons locked. Destroy him.
Well, I'm sure we'll see each other many times. If not here, then in your streams or on your mod pages.
You're nothing.
Yeah, I know. It's been reinforced all evening, Spacer. Is it gonna be good? You'll pop me right back into space, though. Okay, good. I don't trust it to do it twice. Driving a dump truck. You're right. I'm definitely no match for you at my current level and rate of gear and ships, but this is all I got, so you're gonna have to take it, mofo. Oh, hold still. Hold still. Let that be a lesson to you. You'll release your mom when I get 100 subs. You gotta get busy, Ron, because I'm at 93, I think, so it's gonna happen. And then we're all gonna come to your house and knock on your door and go, "Where's your freaking mod?" You're not lazy, brother. You're just differently motivated. Okay, is Andreja going to be back at the lighthouse now, or at the Constellation, Right. You need a point and grab jumps. I got you. Which Bender, Ghost Rider, if you're still here, or Thor for that matter, can I go to pick up some extra stuff for Xeno before I learn how to craft it? Because I'm guessing I'm going to need some perk points and all that kind of stuff.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please, enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Why, thank you. Thank you very little. Yeah, it's going to be a cool mod. Makes total sense, too. Just cast a spell and harvest all the harvestables for alchemy in Skyrim within a radius. UC distribution and Outland. Okay, perfect. Thank you, sir.
Andreja, thank goodness.
So
we're worried.
Why? Was there a concern that I would not contribute to the mission?
No, of course not. We thought you might need to
find
96 gigabytes of RAM.
Thank you, but
damn,
it's not necessary. We succeeded.
Why is everybody staring at us?
That's pretty badass. Even 64 would be a pretty badass upgrade from 32. Guess you want me to add the artifacts to the old collection here?
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting
Buddy, don't make excuses, man. Make opportunities. What leads are you following?
A couple of scans from the eye, but it looks like you got there first.
1.21
route,
gigawatts of RAM! Hell yeah, brother. RAM 0.
I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means.
We've been yakking
Maybe
mods,
that's how
Ram.
our ancestors
Turns out
when
I got
they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo.
Starfield
They
modders here in the chat
explored,
right
they
now
tested.
that are
Science
working
brought
on
us to
projects
space,
that are
not
kind of
daydreaming.
intertwined. I got this
disagree.
Xeno
What's the point of science if not to enable
like creature
humanity's dreams?
taming
And where do
mod
those dreams come from?
that I put on when I
Not
started
every
this
dream is a pleasant one.
particular
I agree
playthrough
with Noel. The work is what moves us
that I have not been able to figure out yet. So
You're
I've been
with
getting
me,
tips
right?
from the mod
Science
author
or
himself. It's pretty
dreams?
awesome.
Which one is the true muse of space exploration?
Well, you know what? You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.
Exactly. We can't forget what really makes us human.
Genes and evolution are what made us human,
Right on, bud.
Mateo. Both of you clearly need to go back to school.
Dreams are wonderful, but they don't pay for helium-3. Constellation's bank account can attest to that.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andreja celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate.
I think it's funny that Sarah disliked that, Barrett disliked that. That cracks me up because they're like, dreams don't pay for helium-3. And I'm like, I know, I've brought 4 or 5 different artifacts into the clubhouse here over the last 3 or 4 streams, Sarah, and that's what's paying for your helium-3. So let me have my fucking dreams, okay?
I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board this station.
Roger that, Vladimir. He's on his way.
Rookity rook, rook, rook!
Hi, Dan. What do you need?
Yeah, I'll bet. I can't even imagine running the CK and Starfield at the same time. Oh my goodness. Said Outland, let's see. Outland and Volta Butcher over here. Let's get ourselves hooked up at least for the next stream. Because the old bubble cat is getting a little worn out. But this has been a dream. Streaming for all you fine folks. You guys watching me get my ass kicked over and over again. Trying to do something which I in my hubris assumed would be no great shakes for a experienced Bethesda player like myself. And boy was I wrong. Yeah, I thought that was kind of rude, Arcane, right? I mean, like, I get it. Because I actually feel that way. Like, you need this science stuff. That's dream. It's really a balance of both, you know? But since everybody was so hot and heavy for the whole, oh, no, wow, we got to really, you know, it's all about the details and the, you know, efficiency and everything. I was going with the big musical inspiration, the artist inspiration. And she lectures me about helium-3, and it's like, you would pay any amount of helium-3 for one more artifact, and I've given you 4. Take 2 seats, Sarah, and sit the fuck down. Like, seriously. And then to dislike it on top of it? Dude, come on now. Gotta give Sarah a hard time. Barrett, I expect that kind of trash from Barrett. Like, if it isn't about food or science, Barrett don't give a shit. But Sarah,
I'm afraid,
See the
due to
bigger
recent
bigger
legislative
picture.
action, I'm no longer able to allocate ships. I can, however, deal in general goods. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed
Right on, Thor.
until
I
the
love that you
customer
came by,
feedback
man.
system is back online. I have
Watching
been
your
told
stream
it'll
was
be
a
up and
blast
running in
today,
2
too.
weeks, but you know how these things
But
are.
seriously, if
I
you
am sorry
ever
for any
feel so
potential
inclined as to take like the lowest
Also,
character
if
you
you're
can
here
go,
about a
even if you
corporate
don't
account,
use those other
I've been
mods,
assured that deliveries
and
will be
try to
back on
trigger
schedule
Watchtower,
soon.
you don't have to try hard, trust me. I would bring quality popcorn to that stream. I'd be there anyway, but I would bring quality popcorn to that stream because I would love to see, you match wits with it. Because I had a lot of fun doing it. It was a little frustrating, not gonna lie, but it's always so much better to do it with friends around. And getting your ass kicked and grinding your dick on a brick wall over and over again until you get it right is part of the fun of making an entertaining stream in my book. So, Arcane, same, man. I hope to see you again soon. Love the miniatures. Can't wait to hear more about your
I've got
mod.
lots of orders to fill here, so if we could wrap. I hope we have what you need.
But listen, I'm going to do my normal sign off here as I go through and buy the things I need. Tip your bartenders or your wait staff, depending on what your preferences are. And try new things. Keep reaching for that little bit of more, no matter how small, whether it's, working on some project for work or making mods or reaching out and making new friends. Jeremy, if you're still out there, buddy, hope you're feeling good today. Love that you came by again today. And I will definitely check for your friend invite on Discord. And everybody else who came. Go forth, play games, and love each other. It's the only way to be sure. See you, Ram. Ghost Rider, thanks again for all the hot tips on your mod. I super appreciate it. Farouk, thanks for stopping by. I will get that gun mod name in the description below. Yada, yada. I'm going to sign off. Talk to you guys later.